Who gave him the kingdom?
It's God.
Who chose him to be his son? Called him a son. And he was going against God's will.
Yes.
Bro, that doesn't make sense.
ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين.
Hello, my name is Caleb Mungiste. I am Ethiopian, and I'm part of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church.
Nice.
So I have two Muslim sisters, and I've been trying my best over the last year to learn as much as I can about Islam. And so my big question is that throughout Christianity, if you look at, according to Christianity, Jesus' teachings, right? You see that a lot of his teachings are redefining Jewish teachings, or making them more strict, or talking or discussing more on the topic.
Or more lenient in some ways.
And if you look at Islam, sometimes through Prophet Muhammad's teachings, it changes or it completely contradicts these teachings.
Like?
I'll give you an example.
Sure.
So in the Bible and in the Gospels, Jesus Christ specifically says, one man for one woman.
What verse is that?
What verse is that?
Yeah.
May I find the verse?
Go for it.
Okay. It says in Matthew 19, 4-6, it says, have you not read that he who made them from the beginning made them male and female? For this reason, a man will leave his father and his mother to be united with his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they no longer two, but one flesh.
Right, but it doesn't say a man only has one wife. It just says Allah created, and we believe as well, Allah created Adam and Hawa, one man and one woman, right? Mm-hmm. But as a Christian, do you believe in the Bible?
Yes, I believe in the Bible.
Okay. How many wives did David have?
I do not know the specific amount, but he
had
much.
Google it.
He had much.
Go ahead, you got your phone.
Okay.
I got you, bro. Came to the right place.
He had 8 wives.
David had 8 wives?
Yeah.
How many did Solomon have?
I think...
Go ahead, you got your phone, man. You can look up the Bible verse. You can look this up too. It's a fun conversation.
He had 700 wives and
700 wives? Solomon?
Yeah.
In the Bible?
Yeah.
So you believe in the Bible?
Yes.
And the Bible shows prophets like David. You believe he was a prophet, right?
Yes.
And a king?
Yes.
And a man after God's own heart?
Yes.
Had 8 wives. Solomon had 700 wives. I could give you a bunch of more polygamy examples in the Bible.
Yes.
So why did that change?
So if you, throughout the Bible, it constantly shows that these are not out of God's will or God's request for him to have all these wives.
So you're saying David did something out of God's will?
Outside of God's will.
So God's will doesn't control everything?
He does control.
And David was a prophet of God?
Yes.
And David was the one that we had to follow in his time because God made him king and a prophet.
Yes.
And he was called a righteous man after God's own heart.
Yes.
But what he did was against the law of God?
Yes.
Does that make sense to you, bro?
Well, I would like
hold on. We're not going to jump from this so quick, right? Does that make sense to you?
Yes, that makes sense, yeah.
That a prophet of God disobeys God.
Yes.
And the one you're supposed to follow is disobeying God.
Yes.
That really makes sense to you? Take a minute, relax. Take a deep breath. Think through what I'm saying. If it's a prophet that is so pious that it says a man after God's own heart, there's a Psalms of David. God chooses David, makes him the king, orders the believers that you have to obey him, not just as a prophet, but as a king. But he's a sinner. He's he's going against God's will. How are we supposed to follow somebody like that? Solomon, who gave him the kingdom?
It's God.
Who chose him to be his son, called him a son, and he was going against God's will?
Yes.
Bro, that doesn't make sense. Prophets are to be followed, to be emulated, right?
Yes.
Is there any verse in the Bible that forgives polygamy, forbids it?
Forbids?
Yeah.
Well, it was just
That's not a verse that forbids polygamy. That is God created man and woman as a unit, Adam and Eve. We believe that. That does not say you cannot have a second or third or fourth or fifth or sixth. And if the Bible is filled with polygamy and you cannot give me a single verse that forbids it, right? Now, do you believe the Bible is the Word of God?
Yes, I do.
100%?
Absolutely, yes.
How old was Isaiah when he became king?
It's fine if I can.
Go ahead.
Find that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You haven't watched my videos, have you? That's okay. Well, which Bible do you use? King James or NIV or King James? Okay. I'm going to give you the verses just to make it easy for you.
It says 42 years old was Isaiah when he began to reign, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. His his name was Athaliah, the daughter of Omri.
Okay. So how old was he?
42 years old.
Okay. Can you open up 2 Kings?
King Isaiah was 22 years old when he became the king of Judah and reigned for 1 year.
Do you notice a discrepancy?
Yes, but
What's the discrepancy?
so it's 20 years.
So in one verse, he was 42 when he ruled. In the other verse, he was
22.
22. How long did he rule?
1 year.
His mother's name was Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri. Same person, same 1 year, same city, 2 different ages. Do you see a problem?
May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if you look at the Bible through Hebrew translation and through Greek translation, right?
Sure.
A lot of the numerical expressions, very easily through translation,
Gotcha.
smudge marks,
Ah.
very, very like a lot of
Smudges,
the times you see that these numerical differences have some sort of allegiance, but not like completely separate. Like I think there's one Bible verse that.
Are you saying that, I'm not talking about somebody writing down and smudging something, right?
Yes.
After 14, 15, 16 centuries of edits and reviews and scholars and work, the King James, which was 1611, right, till today, has mistakes that your scholars, Christians, knowing that there were mistakes, still put it in there?
Yes.
So there are mistakes in the Bible.
There's written mistakes, yes.
So how could it be the Word of God, which is perfect?
Well, I want to ask you is...
Wait. You didn't answer my question.
Okay.
How can it be the Word of God being perfect, which you said earlier that you believe it is, if it has mistakes?
I believe that the perfection not just comes from the specific details, which I believe that the specific details come really closely.
Hold on. You're jumping.
Yes.
Answer my simple question. A very simple question. We're just having a nice conversation. Relax. Take a deep breath. You earlier said you believe the Bible is the Word of God and it's perfect.
Yes.
Now you're telling me it has mistakes, not just errors in a manuscript, but in the print online version that you have. There are clear contradictions because a man cannot be 22 and 42 at the same time. So one of them is wrong. Would you agree?
Yes.
So there are wrong, incorrect information in the Bible. We agree. So how could it be the perfect Word of God if till today it has clear mistakes? Simple question. A simple answer will suffice.
I believe perfection comes from the message and the morals that is displayed by the book, not the specific details.
Again, so then would you agree the Bible is not perfect and it has errors?
I'd say historically and in perfect alignment, yes, and in like numerical differences. But I'd say in message, there's no contradiction.
So there's no contradiction in the message.
Yes.
Is Jesus God?
Yes.
Does God know everything?
Yes.
Did Jesus know the hour?
Well, in the verse...
Is Jesus God?
Yes.
Does God know everything?
Yes.
Did Jesus know the hour?
He says that he doesn't. But
does he or does he not?
He doesn't.
So now listen to what you just said. Everybody listening? All right? Simple. God knows everything. Right? According to you, Jesus is God, so he knows everything, but he doesn't know the hour. Isn't that an inconsistency in the message? Go ahead.
So,
isn't that an inconsistency in the message?
What we believe.
Isn't that an inconsistency in the? It's a question. Isn't I didn't ask what you believe, right?
Yes.
Isn't that an inconsistency in the message? Jesus being God, God knowing everything, Jesus not knowing the hour.
Yeah.